Hi, I'm Mike, and welcome to my Pre-Cataclysm walkthrough. What you want to do is go to any major city at this point and go ahead and pick up all the quests you can from one of these quest givers. I started in Exodar because I am a shaman.
Peace for you.
The events start every 3 hours. Pick up these sandbags with the green arrows above them and take them to an area where there are red arrows. As you can see through my video here, I can't find a single red arrow because there's only one that needs to be placed. Of course, with other players doing this, makes it a lot easier on the group things. Alright, I started the event here on the docks of Stormwind. These non-elite elementals are actually pretty useless. They just go ahead and just hinder your path. They actually don't even attack you if you don't attack them first. Now, if you notice all these little iceberg people and stuff, you're going to have to free them in just a moment. And here's a word of caution. Do not attack the elite elementals by yourself. You're going to look for one of the Kirinai Earth and Ring guys, and he's going to give you a little totem. Once you have a totem from one of the Kirinai Earth and Ring guys, you go ahead and take that. You can put it on one of your hotbars like I usually do. Take that totem that he gives you and go ahead and put the little targeting area right around the iceberg, and you'll free one of the captives in there. Every area has a specific number of captives that are in there, and the thing you have to worry about is not these open areas like the docks, it's the places that have rooms. All the buildings and stuff have the guys hidden inside of them, so sometimes it makes it a little bit harder to go ahead and find them. Sometimes you can split the totem between two guys, but sometimes you can't. Once all these guys are free, you can work on the elite elementals. What you have to do is get rid of the rifts. As you can see, they have very low hit points. Their hit points are basically based as every elite is 1 hit point. If you kill one elite, you take off a hit point from the rift. Once a set number of elites are killed, the rift will self-destruct, and you'll come to this next part where you can queue for the different bosses. There's 4 different bosses, 1 for each element. Stormwind has 2 portals. Ironforge has 2 portals. You can use those to queue, or you can just queue hitting I, like you would from normal dungeons. Now I'll go ahead and show you one of the bosses at the end of the video, but right now we're going to concentrate on the quests. As I am in Stormwind, I'm going to talk to this Kirinai right here. Take his quest.
Hello, stranger. So long. But
And having done this 3 or 4 times, this is actually the best set pattern, I guess you can call it, for how you would do this. The first place you're going to want to head to is the Stormwind Keep. Talk to Joe Blow here. Turn in a quest. He's going to give you another quest that starts a chain. First place he's going to have you go is to Old Town in Stormwind. On the bench by the Twilight Cultist, you will see a little sparkling scroll. You need to pick that one up. There's also 2 other ones through Old Town. If you go clockwise along the path, you'll see the cultists and their little scrolls. Pick up all 3. Speed back to the keep and talk to G.I. Joe again. He'll give you another quest.
King's honor, friend.
And this one will take you back to Old Town. On this one you have to put notices up where the little blue arrows are. Each area in the cities have multiple areas you can do this in. It's not just the ones that I go to. Each area has like 5 or 6 from what I've seen. I'm just guessing some bigger areas might have more. Whee! Horsey time! Woohoo! The areas you place the posters in can actually be reused after a few minutes.
Meaning
Head back to G.I. Joe, turn in the quest, and get 2 more quests from him.
For the Alliance. Greetings. Be careful. Light be with you. Light bless you.
First place he's going to have you go is to this little box here to go ahead and pull out a cultist uniform. Put on the cultist robes, talk to the guy at the entrance of Stormwind,
Go with honor.
and he'll send you outside just southwest of Stormwind. Directly west of Goldshire, you'll find the cultists themselves. They have set up a camp by the lake. Pick up the cultist quest. She wants you to go ahead and basically bark at 3 different places. Kind of like the Brewfest event. There'll be 4 people you need to visit. You'll see them here in the O's.
You need something? See you later. You need something? Safe travels. Okay. See you later.
The next place you got to bark at is Goldshire. Then head up to Stormwind, the entrance, and you'll complete that quest. You already have another quest that's been completed in your log, but don't worry about it, you'll turn it in later. There's no point in wasting time to go turn it in now. Head on back to the girl, turn in her quest. She'll send you up to the altar. Basically, you do nothing at this point. You just stand there and watch these people come over and talk, and you don't need to stay there for the quest. You just go ahead and activate it. Stay there for a second, and go turn the quest in. Pick up her next quest.
I am listening. Shout aloud. May the
Head back to Stormwind Keep. Talk to Luke Duke here.
For the Alliance.
Turn in quests and get a new quest. And this next part of the chain is actually going to make you look for these little hourglass looking things. They might be different in the live version. This is the patch test realm. On this one you'll go ahead and right click the hourglasses and it'll summon an elemental that you just beat the crap out of. Lather, rinse, repeat, and turn it back in.
Need help? Go with honor.
Your next quest is to go talk to the King of Stormwind. And that part of the chain is over. What you do is go back to the trade district in Stormwind, and a guard there will give you the next series of quests. Your first quest is to go out to the entrance of Stormwind, and you read the King's proclamation. Then you need to search 5 citizens, basically right click them, talk to them, and that's it. Not much to do there.
greetings.
Head back in, turn in that quest.
Safe travels.
The next part of the chain is you basically arrest some cultists. They're kind of hard to see, especially when you're zoomed out like I am. Walk up to them, select them, right click the item that you were given. Once you have 5, head over to the Stockades, which is just northwest of the Trade District, or in the northeast corner of the Mage District. You can mount while you have these guys following you. They will mount on their own. Just bring them into the Stockades, and you're done with them. Go to the back of the Stockades for the last part of the quest to go ahead and question one of the cultist members.
Good day to you. Have a good one. Light
Turn in the quest.
Go with honor, friend. What brings you
The next part of the chain is to get a book from the Twilight cultist outside Stormwind. They will give you a book, you'll go to the altar, you'll use the book, or the altar, I can't remember which. A little event will happen, you don't need to stick around for this one, just like the last one.
Hello.
Turn in the quest, and you're going to head back inside Stormwind. And this one's to go ahead and disrupt the Twilight cultists and their activities.
Good luck, friend.
Head to the Dwarven District. In the very northeast corner of the district, you will find a building that, for some reason, nobody has ever gone into in the history of World of Warcraft. Standing in their little portal does nothing. You will use their book to go ahead and screw with them a little bit. If you read the text to it, it's kind of funny the way they react to what you say. Attacking them does nothing. I just like the new earthquake ability of the shaman. The second area is on the east side of the Cathedral District. The third one is in the northeast corner of the Park District. Once you're done with that, go back, turn in the quest.
Farewell.
Now before you leave Stormwind, head over to the docks. Between both docks, kind of closer to the north one, there's going to be the little earth tablet that you're going to need to turn into Ironforge. After you pick up the tablet, head over to Ironforge. In the Hall of Explorers, you will turn in that earthen tablet.
What's on your mind? Safe travels.
The next place to go is right by the bank. The quest given to you here is pretty similar to the one where you're breaking the people from their ice blocks.
Soon. Welcome. Safe travels.
You will get a bag with Elemental Sparta, and you will use that to be able to see the elementals. And you will use the Cleansing Totem to go and get rid of the elementals. Do this 20 times, and you're done with this part of the quest. The last place to go is to Nagrand in Outlands, to the Throne of Elements. Here we'll turn in the last quest that is available to you, and currently there is no extension to this quest, so this is basically the end of it.
No.
There's a neat little bit of the storyline here, a little bit of lore for you. If you go to wowhead.com, you can read the transcript for this, posted by yours truly. Now, I don't show all the boss fights, just one of them. Every boss fight starts with a quest. When you are done with that quest, you can turn it in either Stormwind or Ironforge. The quest will tell you where to turn it in at. There are 4 bosses in all, so 4 quests. Each boss has special powers, special abilities. The one you have to worry about with Gazrilla here is the ice block, not unique to him. You'll see the ice form around your feet, move to the side so you don't get knocked up in the air. Gazrilla likes to heal himself at 30% by freezing in an ice block. One thing to note about the bosses is that you have a set amount of time after you finish the Pre-Cata event. Once all the districts in the city are safe, you can queue up for the bosses, 4 in all, but you have a finite amount of time to go ahead and queue for them. I believe they stopped letting you queue after 30 minutes after the event was completed. After that, you'll have to wait another 2.5 hours for the event to start again. Well, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in 4.0.